It gives... Is this up? It gives me a great upset stomach to welcome you to the 1994-95 Mr. Madison. For this evening's judges,
I'm a real wild one, wild one.
Contestant number 3, John Snell, daughter of David and Janet Allen. That's Abby on!
Jesse Butekofer.
Contestant number 5, Red Parsons.
Hello, my name is Shane Westwood, and I am contestant number 6.
Contestant number 7, Brian Benson. Contestant number 8, John Saunders. Jed Smith, number 9. Birthday night number 10. Scott Wakefield, number 11! I'm Matt Schwartz, and I'm contestant number 12. I'm a wild one. I'm a wild one. Album number 13, Darren Heiner. Gonna keep it moving wild. Gonna keep it... contestant number 14, and I'm...
Wild evening. The school has spared no expense in bringing these judges to you. We have blackmail information on the judges. That's the only reason they're here. Thank you. Our first judge is John Weber. Mr. Weber is the industrious owner of Circle of Love and is a distinguished man. He's the distinguished man that all the girls love. So, Mr. Madison, men, watch out. Here comes John Weber. Our next judge actually graduated from Madison. It's Lucy Barzee. Miss Lucy is 24 years old, has traveled extensively, including the exotic state of Utah. She is the head of the committee researching the growth of armpit hair. Her hobbies include chasing parked cars, male bashing, and humming melodious tunes to her foreign ferns. Lucy Barzee. Our next distinguished judge, Mrs. Hill. Mrs. Hill is a lady of class. She is the proud mother of many children. She is the vice president of the company that produces the windshield delay button. Her favorite pastimes include cleaning lint from under her fingernails and brushing her eyebrows. And our final judge, Mrs. Whiteman. Mrs. Whiteman is the proud mother of many children. She is the vice president of the company that manufactures light switch covers. She enjoys brushing her teeth and petting her kitty cat. Mrs. Whiteman. And this year's 1994-95 Homecoming Royalty. Our Duke and Duchess, Todd Ricks and Becky Webster. What a lovely couple. As Prince and Princess Peter Lehman and Leslie Clark. And as the 1994-95 King and Queen, John Snell and Keely Robison. While we give time for several of our contestants to get backstage and get ready, we have a special number. T.J. Robinson and Jared Dupree will now perform their version of It's a Small World in their unique way. So now for your listening enjoyment, T.J. and Jared.
It's a small world after all. small world. Do-do-do. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. Do-do-do. Es ist eine kleine Welt, es ist eine kleine Welt, es ist eine kleine Welt, es ist eine schöne Welt. Du-du-du. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world.
Okay, thank you. Now, while we continue to get ready, we realize that this weekend, this Friday night, is homecoming football game. And if we could turn up some of the house lights just for a second, we'd like to have all the football players stand up. Powder puff and all. From what I understand, our powder puff could beat Rigby's varsity. Now, there's one thing that I want us to do this evening, and this will take just a couple of minutes. I'd like you to divide right down the center of the middle section, and from this part right over here, I'd like you to, when I give you the key, say, "We've got spirit, yes we do, we've got spirit, how about you?" Point to the other half, and then I want you to stand up and say, "We've got spirit, yes we do, we've got spirit, how about you?" Okay? You ready? Okay, you guys stand up and give them the cheer. Okay, here you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Okay, you got an answer? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last time. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go. I think we should be about ready. This evening, our first part of the competition is going to be our physical fitness. When my wife found out that we were having a physical fitness competition, she asked me not to do this. And so I'll show you what she told me not to do, and that's show off my great physique. Okay, that should conclude our physical competition. This routine is done to the music Grease Lightning, edited by us.
Well, this car is automatic. It's systematic. It's hydromatic. Why, it's greased lightning.
We'll now be honored to be graced by the presence of Damon and the guys.
Hey. Okay, how How many of you guys will see in the movie Ace Ventura? One sec. How are y'all today? Alrighty then. I'm about to complete a Power 44 pass. It should be fun. Watch. Why don't we see that in the rewind? We're now gonna have the pleasure of hearing from Steve Lofgren, last year's, that's right, last year's second runner-up. Here he is.
Thank you. You want some of this? Huh? Anyway, of all I can, everything I think I've learned over the past years being second runner-up as Mr. Madison is to grow my sideburns as long as I can while I can, because once you get up to the testing center, you'll have to shave them. Now I'd like to hear from Paul Weimer.
They asked me to just take a second and say how this year's been with Mr. Madison first place, and it's been a year of bitter jealousy towards Damon, because I think deep down inside we all know who should have won, huh? And the other thing I probably learned is that really, Mr. Madison, it's really not that good, because I've really grown up since then, and I realized that it's immature to act like this. All right, so maybe y'all should just grow up and leave, and start now by just leaving this. We don't have to have this.
Okay, one of the things we need to get taken care of right away is to find out. We need to get several powder puff fair maidens up here. Let's get three powder puff fair maidens. Okay, there's 2, 1. Let's get 3 receivers on the varsity football team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I needed 3 powder puff. Should we do the senior thing? Okay, couple of receivers, the receiving corps. Come on up, guys.
Don't worry about it.
We have this handy-dandy Hubba Bubba. The idea is each individual is going to take one piece unwrap it with their hands. This is not a kissing contest. Unwrapping it with their hands. When I say go, popping it into their mouth. First one to get a real bubble over 2 inches will be able to keep the gum. First one to... Everybody unwrap your gum. Unwrapping your gum. Don't put it in your mouth until I say so. Litterbug. Okay, on your... There is a uniformed policeman in the audience. There will be citations issued for those throwing wrappers on the ground. No. Okay, on your mark. Get set, go! Whoa, Tara's got some, Oh, let's get a little sugar out of that. Oop, Drew's going, oh, that's only a ½ inch, Drew. Whoa, what do you think? No, get him out of here. Oh, one more time. There it is, okay. Thank you very much. That's close. That was a bubble. Yes. We'll do that. Okay. I bet the Rigby receiving corps couldn't do that. The next portion of our competition is the talent competition. It's being judged for creativity and overall humor. So here comes contestant number 1. His routine is a dance with a cowboy twang. So hold on to your belt buckle. Get ready for a ride of a century. Contestant number 1, Rob Frisbee. And remember, Rob rides horses.
Drinking beer in a cabaret, and was I having fun? Until one night she caught me right, and now I'm on the run.
Keep going. Contestant number 2 will show his creativity by performing this knee-slapping, chin-dropping skit. Contestant number 2, Brandon Hart.
We're just gonna leave this mic right here. Okay, I'll hang on to it. Give us time right now to...
Well,
Stop.
okay, it's a snake.
Sounds like one of my stories I tell. Our next contestant will do their talent to Sweet Little Buttercup. He is Mono Amigo.
Is this on? Can I do a little number for you? I haven't done it for a while, so it's a bit shaky, so bear with me. Maestro? Has the cute smile. Maestro, again. Oh, I don't know if I have enough slack here. Can I use this one? I'll use this one. Okay, go for it. Little buttercup has the cutest smile. Wait just a second, okay, wait. Judges, you mind if I start over again? My spur was loose. Please. Please. Okay. Okay, Maestro. Okay. My little buttercup has the cutest smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while? Come with me where moonbeams paint the sky. You and I can linger in the sweet by and by. Oh, my little buttercup, with your eyes so blue. Dear little buttercup, you're a dream come true. You and I can settle down in a cottage built for two. My little buttercup, I love you.
Our next contestant, Jesse, will show his more grumpy side as he shows his outstanding talent. Contestant number 4, Jesse Butikofer.
One girl was called Jean Marie, another little girl was called Felicity, another little girl was Sally Joy, the other was me, and I'm a boy.
My name is Bill and I'm a head case. They practice making up on my face. Yeah, I've been
Mr. Grumpy.
Was good.
The other day I overheard a faculty member from the high school, the 5-letter R word south of the river, Rigby. Whoa. The comment was, the teacher said, "This is the worst work you've ever done, Bill." Bill. So now you can't even trust your parents. Oh. Okay, one more then, just to take care of that. Those of you that are horse lovers. Okay, both of you. This is for both of you. My horse fell down. Is it okay? Yeah, it's in stable condition. I think we're ready then. Our next contestant. Get in the whimsical, nostalgic mood as Brett will now sing about one of his favorite objects. Contestant number 5, Brett Parson. Kind of makes you warm all over, doesn't it? Our next contestant should be introduced by Matt Schwartz. Yeah, there he is.
Will you open the curtains? Please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce you to the Honky Tonk Daredevil. You may remember him as the lovable stunt devil on the chart-topping movie Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. He just stepped off the bus from his 2-week tour in Salmon, Idaho. And why was he there? He was showing off his fantastic abilities of diving with his horse into mounds of chocolate pudding. Now, I give you to Shane Westwood, the pudding partner!
Build a castle by playing pretend. We might
imagine, just imagine all the things that we could be. Imagine all the places we could go and see. Imagination's fun for you and me.
For those of you that would like dessert, please grab a spoon and come around through the band room. You'll have plenty to... No, I was only kidding. Everyone stay seated. Our next contestant. We may have to wait a moment till the pudding is cleaned up. Are we okay? I think I feel a joke coming on. Yeah, that's it. Okay, those of you that are applauding are all my A students. Oh, that's a dumb one. This is a student from that 5-letter R word south of the river. Student finished reading his book report aloud to the class and returned to his seat. That was very nice, the teacher said, and I am so glad that you did not reveal the story's ending. Yes, ma'am. I figured that if you want to know, they could rent the video themselves. Okay, one more then, since you like them. I figure if 2 people applaud, you keep getting them. Way down. Thank you. What is it, just you and I believe that? Okay, how are Rigby... I'll stop doing jokes if you want me to. I'll do one more joke. How are Rigby football players and Coke bottles alike? They're empty from the neck up. Okay. Our next contestant. You're in for a treat with the one and only Brian, the pro wrestler.
Come on, girls, Diet Coke break.
Lying beside here in the dark, feeling your heart with mine. Softly you whisper, you're so sincere.
Our next contestant, John Saunders, will now perform this tear-jerking solo for us. He has been working up to this moment for many years, so without any further ado, contestant number 8, John Saunders.
Lonely Time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine?
Well, I'm glad I didn't have a glass of water on the stage. You would have shattered the glass. Our next contestant is Jed Smith.
Jed Smith is our next contestant, and he's going to show us the 3 steps to being a primetime peeper. Number 1, blend with the scenery. Number 2, have proper equipment at all times. And number 3, keep a bird's eye view on everything.
Jed Smith. It seems like we need to break into another one of these. This is a mother from one of those guys. How do you know my son was cheating? One of those teachers. His answers were exactly the same as the boy who sits next to him, except for one of those mothers. Well, if that one answer is different, isn't it possible that it was just a coincidence? That teacher. I don't think so. The other boy's answer was, I don't know. Your son's was, me neither. Yeah, thank you. Last one. One more before this next contestant. Yeah. I repented. Ted. This is Ted. I married a girl who was a twin. Todd, how do you tell them apart? Brother has a beard. Okay, I think we should be ready then. Richie Knight, our next contestant. Pink swans and puffy blue clouds will be your lasting impression of Richie Knight contestant number 10 as he performs his lyrical ballet dance. Contestant number 10, Richie Knight. I'm glad I get the big bucks for doing this. Stop worrying so much, said the doctor to the nervous patient. Throw yourself into your work. But doc, replied the patient. What's the punchline? I mix concrete. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say it again. Thank you. I'll say it again if you want me to. Now, get away. Father, good news. We've saved enough to go to Hawaii. Son, that's great. When are we going? As soon as we save enough to come home. Okay. I think they're not ready yet. Let's do Mike, and I wonder which Mike this would be. Blanc. Huh? What did the grandma Dandelion say to the grandson Dandelion? Oh no, what? You're growing like a weed, son. Thank you. Is that Karen? Yeah, thank you very much. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Matt has been a hot guy at Madison High and will now prove his image in his talent. Matt Schwartz, contestant number 12.
He's Jam Brown's lovely hot tub party. And now, here he is, the godfather of soul, and hot tub man number 1, Jam Brown. 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, one more. What? All you dog lovers. Yeah, I like dogs. Okay. Why did the cowboy buy a dachshund? And a dachshund is one of those long weenie dogs? Search me, because he heard someone say, "Get along, little doggy." That's okay, I'm running out fast. The King has returned with Rockahula. This is Dallin Heiner.
Rock the hula, 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 rock. The way she moves her hips up to her fingertips, I feel I'm heaven bound. And when she starts to sway, I've gotta say, she really moves the grass around. Rock, a hula baby, rock, a hula baby got a hula-loo from Honolulu. That rock a hula baby of mine. Rock the hula, rock the hula, rock the hula, rock. Although I love to kiss my little hula miss, I never get the chance. I wanna hold her tight all through the night, but all she wants to do is dance. Rock, a hula baby, rock. A hula baby got a hula-loo from Honolulu. That rock a hula baby of mine. Oh, rock! A hula baby, rock! A hula baby, rock! A hula baby, rock! Rock, 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 rock! A hula baby, rock! A hula baby, rock! A hula baby, rock! Rock, rock, rock! Rock! A hula baby, rock! A hula baby got a hula-loo from Honolulu. That rock a hula baby of mine. Oh, well, that rock a hula baby of mine.
I knew the King was alive. Our next number is done by two contestants. Scott and Justin have always been alike, and just recently have found another avenue of life they are interested in. Contestants number 11 and 14, Scott and Justin. There's only one thing that describes that. Word. Okay, while the contestants are being attended to by physicians waiting off stage, now, the illustrious Junior Miss Girls and their hot hunks will entertain us with their version of Calendar Girl. That concludes the first half of the Mr. Madison competition. This is the intermission if you'd like to take 10 minutes. Do the volleyball girls have two captains? Let's get the varsity volleyball captain to come up to the front and one of the varsity football captains to come up. And Misty, I want you to pick one of your teammates to come up with you. Brady, pick one of your teammates. Nate! Nathan! Misty, who you got coming up? Megan. Oh, Megan did this last year and was almost a champion. Well, no, she wasn't. Okay, we got 3 football players. Get another volleyball player. No, you're okay. Brenna Wilcox, come on down. You're the next contestant on Suck That Licorice Rope Down. Yes, ma'am. We're ready when you are. Oh, okay. Okay, we need you guys. Brenna Wilcox, come on down. We're going to embarrass you anyway. Okay, if you guys will line up right along the front here, please. I'd also like to thank Lincoln Miller, compliments of the leather jacket. Okay, just fall right up here, Brenda. Okay, this is a team effort. This is not a first person done. This is the entire team. The volleyball team has to all have it down. The football team has to have it all down. First team with it down is the winner. These guys are going to take one. This is where you don't use your hands. If it falls on the floor, eat it anyway. Megan is a returning letterman. On your mark. Get set, go. Let's go. No, 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 no. No. Oh, you got to eat all that stuff you dropped, too. Come on, Brenna. Grab the other end and put it in also. Here we go. Whoa, Brady. You got to swallow it, too, Brady. Brenda, just throw it out in the crowd. They'll never know. Okay, Misty's about got Megan. Megan's going fast. Shane, just stuff it in. There you go. Oh, the guys win. Okay, give him a big hand. Thank you very much. Just spit it right there in my pocket there, Brady. Another fine athletic competition. Yeah, wait till I get to the sardines and throw them out to the audience. Yeah, the volleyball players wear socks also. Okay, the next portion of this competition is the career wear. Our contestant number 1, Rob Frisbee. Rob has always been a shy boy who enjoys spending time alone. This gives him time. This gives Rob time to contemplate life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, while lazily dreaming away and listening to his favorite music. That is why Rob has chosen the career of sanitation engineer. At the water treatment plant, if he accomplishes his dream, he will be able to spend his days taking solid waste and water samples without having any pesky people get too close. Okay, Rob's interview question is, I love Baby Ruth. Rob's interview question is, who led the A-team?
Wasn't face mount. No. Hannibal. It was Hannibal.
Hannibal led the A-team. Hannibal led the A-team. Okay.
Ashley Walters, will you go to the homecoming dance with Boy Timothy?
I think we probably need to call the QRU. Someone's been injured. Okay, our next contestant. Our next contestant. Brandon has always wanted a beer belly. It wasn't anatomically correct, so he became the Pillsbury Doughboy. He became the Pillsbury Doughboy so all his friends could touch his belly. All of his friends wanted to touch his belly. People came from that 5-letter R word south of the river just to touch his enormous belly. He always loved the laugh and the effervescent, all-around sweet spirit of the Pillsbury Doughboy. Isn't he the cutest thing you've ever seen? Come on. Touch his belly. You know you want to give in to the temptation. Brandon's question. Name at least 3 soloists from We Are the World.
O.J. Simpson, Nicole Brown, and that one guy.
That's correct.
Michael Jackson!
He did it. There. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. You have something on your socks. Ever since the first time John saw The Sound of Music, he has deeply longed to become a governess. John, like Fraulein Maria, knew he was not cut out to be a nun. His reasons, more obvious than hers. Of course, he has spent hours practicing his guitar strum and developing a line of designer playwear constructed of heavy, obnoxious patterned draperies. It has been hard work, but hey, next to raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, these are some of his most favorite things. I must say, you do look quite stunning standing in that. Did you master the ability to peg your pants? If so, pick a lady from the audience and have a peg off.
Before I start, I just want to say one thing. This dress is Ann Thompson's, and she left a Kleenex in the pocket. That's so gross. What was the question again?
The question was, did you master the ability to peg your own pants?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And then tomorrow during lunch, we would like you to have a peg off with the person of your choice from the audience.
I can't do it now. Oh, I'm in a skirt. Oh!
I don't know what I was thinking.
I get to choose anybody?
You get to choose anybody as long as it's her. Or her. Or him. Here, her.
Has to be a girl?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Mr. Hemming, I'm not sure knows how to do that.
I choose you, Aladdin. Okay, well.
Thank you very much. Tomorrow during lunch, peg off in the Commons. All right, Friday night football game then. Jesse, as a little boy, loved to eat and fix peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. When he would make them, he would only use one knife, which made the peanut butter mix with the jelly. His mother would get really, really mad. So she taught him the right way. From that day on, he became the public defender of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or as he is known to us, the PB&J man. No hug? Not today. Okay, your question. If you were living in the material world, who would be the girl?
I'd have to say
Cyndi Lauper?
Cyndi Lauper is correct. Congratulations. Our next contestant. We're ready for our next contestant? Our next contestant is Brett Parson. Hi, I'm Mylanta, nacho cheese flavor. I'm one of the few guys left in the world that really likes to give you a helping hand. When you're stressed out, full of pressure, and almost ready to pop, I'm there to make you feel better and maybe even a little warm inside. People have often asked me why I like my occupation and why I'm constantly striving to make you feel welcome at any party. The answer is simple. I stop, look at them, smile a bit, and calmly say, "My doctor said, Mylanta." We could have used you a little earlier. Your question. Like most guys who attend Madison High School, what was Robert Palmer addicted to?
Rosie.
Rosie is, who's Rosie? That's correct, Rosie. That is it. Thank you very much. Are we ready for the next one? Okay, contestant number 6, Shane Westwood. The day that those lovable Pez dispensers came on the market, Shane has always had the infatuation to collect every Pez dispenser designed. He traveled the world purchasing every dispenser he could find. He had every dispenser you could think of, from Fat Albert to Barney. He had them all, but that still wasn't enough. He had a much larger goal to accomplish. He wanted to become an actual Pez dispenser. He thought that maybe if he ate enough Pez candy, he could turn into a Pez dispenser. But he was wrong and only ended up with a bellyache, not to mention heartache. One sunshiny day, Shane was walking down a crowded sidewalk, and a mysterious man approached him saying, "Want to be a Pez dispenser?" "I got just the thing." So Shane, with hope in his heart, ate the shimmering piece of candy. He felt warmth surround his body, and in an instant, he was the one and only living Pez dispenser. Do you think Shane is happy? Of course he is. Shane's question is, what was the hippest way to dance in the 80s? Please demonstrate.
Take off my head.
Question was, in the 80s, what was the hippest way to dance? Please demonstrate. Whoa, there we go. Contestant number 7. We have a special treat for you tonight. One of the few escapees from Alcatraz is here. He is none other than the infamous Terror in Tights. During his 15-year tour through some of the finest penitentiaries in the nation, he has faced great ones like the Chain Gang Express, Ball and Chain Bill, and Death Row Richard. Terror plans on promoting world peace and eventually marriage.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins and a mouth that kept the chuggy with the plastic.
Okay, Mr. Terror in Tights. Which hand did Michael Jackson wear a silver glove on? Left hand, is that correct? That is correct. Thank you very much. Take another walk around. Terror in Tights. Our next contestant. Childhood was tough for little Johnny. We all know how cruel children can be. But it's nothing compared to the persecution given to a fussy little freak. When Johnny was in kindergarten and the intimidating teacher said the infamous words, "Okay, everyone gather around for milk and cookies," little Johnny was overcome by drooling, grueling monster inside his soul. Before Johnny could control himself, he had eaten every cookie in the entire classroom. The teacher stood from her desk on her tiny chair and screamed at a poor little Johnny. He would look up with cookie drool hanging down from his trembling little chin. Tears streamed down his poor little face as he ran far, far away from the mean old classroom. Poor little Johnny's interview question is, what would you do in the 80s to keep your hair feathered?
Cookies!
Eating cookies and rubbing them in your hair would keep your hair feathered. Thank you, Johnny. Our next contestant is Jed Smith.
Hi, my name is Jetty Mousekin. Can you and I be friends? Your friend is what I'd like to be. Your friend, 'cause I like you, do you like me?
Jed's question is, from the totally 80s Tommy Two Tune song, what's Jenny's number?
That 1567905.
I think that's close enough. She will answer. Thank you very much. Jed Smith. Our next contestant's mother was so proud when Richie was born. His plump little cheeks and beady little eyes were so adorable. All of the neighbors said that he weighed too much, but she thought he was the perfect size. As the years went by, he started to eat them out of house and home. The only word he could utter was, mellow, marshmallow. Now she is a firm believer in the well-known phrase, you are what you eat. But she still loves her little marshmallow. Okay, your question, Sir Richie. Name the 80s flick filmed in Payson, Utah that dramatizes the rebellion of a group of teenagers fighting for their right to dance.
Footloose.
Footloose. Our next contestant, Scott Wakefield. When I grow up, I want to be an assistant principal. I want to be just like Mr. Hampton, so when... Scott has always had high aspirations, and that's why he has always sought the highest point of being the assistant principal. So when he can go to assemblies, he can go into the gym in a Speedo and jump off the ladder for no apparent reason. Then everyone will say to me when I go downtown on the street, people will say, hey, you're the guy who jumped off the ladder in the porta pit. And I'll say, yes, I am.
On the dreams of the past,
Scott's question, who just wanted to dance with somebody?
What? Well, I don't know that question, but I think Mr. Hampton is a stud. Can I just say that? He even let me borrow his shirt. This is his shirt.
I think after tonight that shirt should go in the trophy case. Contestant number 12 is Matt Schwartz. Ever since Matt was a young innocent studly, and not to mention ever so handsome boy, he had a dream to become a Rigby football player.
Walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman.
Not only did he want to feel how it felt to be a Rigby Ferry football player, but he also wanted to know what it felt like to lose so bad to such an exalted team as Madison and to feel those brawny muscles.
Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman, that you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me?
Already he has become as he would put it, Daddy's little fairy boy. But he hopes that by the end of this week, he can fulfill his best of his dream. Here we see Matt getting ready for, the big game. He's already at the big game. Matt Schwartz Isn't he a dove? From the Starship 80s song, what did they build the city on?
I believe they built that city on rock and roll.
That's correct. Matt Schwartz.
Pretty woman.
Contestant number 13. When Dallin was just 4 years old, he uttered his first word, panda. He has been hooked on them ever since. When his extensive collection of stuffed pandas lost its charm, Dallin decided it was time to move on to bigger and better things. I was so proud of him when he decided to become a panda bear trainer. When Dallin asked Santa Claus for a real panda, I was shocked to find a panda bear under the Christmas tree. Since we have had a panda in our house, we've learned a lot of new and surprising things about the species. For example, pandas sometimes bark. And when lack of bamboo leaves in Idaho forced us to feed the panda dog food, he learned that pandas get by on dog food just fine and even seem to like it. Dallin has trained his panda to walk like a dog, sit like a dog, eat like a dog, wag his tail like a dog, even sleep in a dog house. Thanks to Dallin's superb panda bear training, many neighbors are fooled into thinking that it is a dog. Dallin sure does love his panda. Dallin's question: who were the Huxtable kids from the Cosby Show?
Sandra, Vanessa, Theo, Rudy, and then Barbara.
Blah, blah, that's correct. Oh, and the panda can dance. Our next contestant is an exotic dancer. Oh, man. Ever since Justin was a boy, he has had his sights set on the finer points of life. He currently serves as captain of the football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, debate, water polo, chess, and cross-country teams. He is also student body president. And don't believe anything Rob tells you otherwise. His goals in life include getting rich, marrying Lucy Barzee, and getting through Mr. Madison without dressing up like a girl. Yeah, I better hurry up because this is running out of balloons really fast. Because of his lofty standards, it was no surprise to his parents when he chose to become an exotic dancer. He is a little nervous tonight, so give him a warm welcome. Your question: sing the theme song from Growing Pains and name the heart-throbbing star.
Show me that smile, ooh, show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We know we're near, the best is ready to begin. As long as we got each other, we got the world spinning right. Yeah, and I think the heart-throbbing star, wasn't it like, Lane Hemming or something like that? Word!
to go, Tina. Okay. We have one more occupation. I think. No, we don't. Is that everybody? Have we done them all? Whoa! No, they didn't come tonight. Oh. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Righteous Brothers.
Boom, 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 for dang a dang dang, for ding a dong ding, blue moon, moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, blue moon, moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, blue moon, moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, boom, 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 for dang a dang dang, for ding a dong ding, blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. You saw me standing alone without a dream in my bomb for dang a dang dang for ding and all ding doo. You knew just what I was there for. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really care for. Wow, 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 wow. And then there's suddenly beautiful before me. The only one whose songs would ever hold. I heard somebody whisper me adore. And when I look, the moon had turned to gold. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Bomb, 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 for dang, 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 for ding and all ding blue. Bomb, 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 for dang, 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 for ding and all ding blue. Bomb, 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 for dang, 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 for ding and all ding blue moon.
Okay, if you can carry that spirit with you Friday night, we could play the Cowboys. No, they got beat. We could play the Detroit Lions. If you've got that spirit. Okay, I think we're ready for last year's Mr. Madison to take his final walk of his reign as Mr. Madison. Here is Mr. Madison, Damon Benedict.
I'm supposed to have a voiceover. What?
Do you like that?
This one's for Brother Belknap.
My reign as Mr. Madison has been one of the most inspirational and exciting years of my life. I've had the opportunity to meet lots of nice people and make new friends. My platform for this year has been a nationwide campaign to get fax machines into every American home. With the ever-increasing postage rates, I feel very strongly about the need for cheap household communication, namely, the fax machine. If there was one thing that I'd like to be remembered for as I leave my post as Mr. Madison, it would be that I always had fun, whatever the cost may be. If I ruined an individual's life or traumatized them into a vegetable state, I'm here to say that's okay, because I had fun. I would hope that my predecessor will have as enjoyable time as I have this year. Thank you for all you've done for me. It's been great.
I note that if each of us had a choice, at least one of us would like to be like Damon. Are we ready at this point? Are the judges ready? Somebody kidnapped the judges. All right. I have something we can do. Yeah. Okay. This is my all-time favorite thing to do, especially when I hunt. Oh, cut it out. I have these volunteers that came to me right before Mr. Madison started and begged me. I was really embarrassed to have them beg so much. One of them was Shane the Animal Calder. Come on down, Shane-o. The other was almost his twin brother, Shane, tall and lean, Speakman. Who's he? And on the other... Okay. And on the other side, we have the ravishing and always fun to be around, Heather Q. Hill. Come on down, Heather. And... Oh, was she gone? Oh, well, who? How about Katie, Louise, Marie, Sue Porter? Come on up, Katie. And The woman who beat me in arm wrestling last year. You beat me in arm wrestling. Janice Mangan. Okay, this is the part that I love. Grab a paper towel, Shane, buddy. I'm now taking them to dinner. Ah! My all-time favorite, sardines in water. The idea for this is when I say go, the first one down and can keep it down can have it. On your mark, get set, go. Whoa, those are good. Katie, come on over. Just something to get the bad taste out of her mouth. What? Oh, I love food. Okay, can we have the judge's decision, please? You want some? Have some right there Shane had. Okay, don't make a mess though. Okay. Do I get the awards? Okay, if we could have all the contestants, please come on out on the stage. This is a tense moment. I should tell you that these young men have spent almost no time in preparing for this evening. And so this is the moment they've all been waiting for. I love being mobbed.
These are the awards for the evening. Drum roll, please. Our first award for Best Breakdancer goes to Shane Westwood.
Our next award is Best Facial Hair, and the award goes to Brian Benson for his bodacious show of facial hair in the 1994 Mr. Madison pageant. So congratulations, Brian.
The sexiest wet legs goes to Justin Nilsson.
The best looking in a muumuu, John Saunders.
The cutest teddy award goes to Jed Smith.
The weakest, hey. The weakest stomach award. That goes to Rob Frisbee.
Okay, best overall body proportions goes to John Snell.
And the cutest rosy cheeks goes to Brett Parson.
The hottest in a Speedo goes to Scott Wakefield.
The best girlish figure goes to Richie Knight.
Okay, the best seductress goes to Matt Schwartz. The hottest superhero goes to Jesse Butekover.
Best hip action goes to Dallin Heiner.
The best with children goes to Brandon Hart.
We have an award.
Some posies we picked up on the way.
We would like to thank our young, very talented Mrs. Abby Allen. She's so sweet, and we all love her. And let's give it up for her right here.
Okay, to bring our evening to a close, we turn the time now to the 1994. The second runner-up
And the second runner-up is Scott Wakefield!
first runner-up, and I should explain this to you, that should Mr. Madison not be able to fulfill his responsibilities throughout the year, it would fall to the first runner-up.
The first runner-up is Homecoming King, number 3, John Snell.
Presenting the award for the 1994-95 Mr. Madison is 1994-95 Junior Miss Brooke Hancock and the 1993-94 Mr. Madison, Damon Benedict.
Mr. Madison is contestant number
5, Brett Parson! Woo!